Good morning, dear hearts. We are now on lesson 224, part 2 of the workbook. First relevant special thought, what is forgiveness? And please subscribe. And I ask for subscribers because I really would love to share this information with as many as possible. The shifts in an individual and in the world as we see it will, I'm sure, be manifested when more minds are open to this information. So, what is forgiveness? Because we start there. We start with our special thought. I've been reading one paragraph a day and explain it a little bit. And today we will be on paragraph 4. But first we'll do 1, 2, and 3. So, forgiveness recognizes what you thought your brother did to you has not occurred. I don't think we can say that more too many times. I think that needs to be repeated and needs to be understood deeply within every mind. It does not pardon. Forgiveness does not pardon sins and make them real, because if I pardon something, I'm accepting that at one point it was real. And it sees there was no sin. And in that view are all your sins forgiven. What is sin except a false idea about God's son, about God's child? Forgiveness merely sees its falsity and therefore lets it go. What then is free to take its place is now the will of God, because we have had a block to the awareness of love's presence, and the will of God is part of love's presence. An unforgiving thought. An unforgiving thought is one which makes a judgment and it will not raise it to doubt, although it is not true, because it's coming from a closed mind, which is what it's going to say. The mind is closed and it will not be released. The thought protects projection, tightening its chain so that distortion and more veiled and more obscure, less easily accessible to doubt and further kept from reason. What can come between a fixed projection and the aim that it has chosen as its wanted goal? The closed mind with the unforgiving thought has a target in mind, and it will allow nothing to deter it. An unforgiving thought does many things. In frantic action, it pursues its goal, twisting and overturning what it sees as interfering with its chosen path. Distortion is its purpose and the means by which it would accomplish it as well. It sets about its furious attempts to smash reality without concern for anything that would appear to pose a contradiction to its point of view. Yesterday, and I'll probably say it again, this is very much takes us to the wonderful quote in the text of, would you prefer to be right or happy? But the one who holds on to that unforgiving thought has no desire to be happy. They need to be right. If we needed an example in form of what happens with an unforgiving thought, it would be someone who acts as a tyrant, a bully, a dictator, because they are filled with unforgiving thoughts and must always be right. And they will smash through everything to prove their point. Today's paragraph, forgiveness, on the other hand, this is so beautiful. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is still and quietly does nothing. It offends no aspect of reality, nor seeks to twist it to appearances that it likes. It merely looks and waits and judges not. He who would not forgive must judge, for he must justify his failure to forgive. But he who would forgive himself, remember, it is always ourself that we forgive, must learn to welcome truth exactly as it is. Forgive, and we will see everything new and different and as it really is. We will see truth. Today's lesson is 224. God is my Father and He loves His Son. And I'm sure I'm going to be bringing in the titles of several past lessons that we have had, because they uphold and support this idea. You know, we can even start with that I am blessed as a son of God. God is my Father and He loves His Son. My true identity, and that is with a capital I, is so secure, so lofty, sinless, glorious, and great, holy, beneficent, and free from guilt, that heaven looks to me to give it light. I am the light of the world. And forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. So we can see here how forgiveness folds into this idea. It lights the world. My identity lights the world as well. The light within me lights the world. It lights up heaven. It is the gift my Father gave to me, the one as well I give the world. There is no gift but this that can be either given or received. This is reality and only this. This is illusion's end. It is the truth. The light of the world that we are. Why would it be illusion's end? Because illusions live in darkness and doubt and the shadows. As the light of the world, our true identity, we shine the light on all of that darkness and everything simply disappears, as does happen with forgiveness. The light of the world is the truth, and within the light of the world is everything. All of our Father's gifts are given to us and are part of that light. The light contains all. The second part of today's lesson, my name, O Father, is known to you. I have forgotten it and do not know where I am going, who I am, or what it is I do. Remind me, Father, now, for I am weary of the world I see. Going to go back to lesson 71 and those 4 questions. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? We have been given this information. I have forgotten it, and I don't know what I am to do or where I am to go or who I am or what I'm supposed to say. But my Father and my teacher and my companion and my guide will show me the way. And I want to know the way because I am tired of this world. The world I see holds nothing that I want. But beyond this world, there is a world I want. I must remember that I am the Holy Son, the Holy Child of God Himself. And I am one self, united with my Creator. This is who I am. This is why God is my Father and He loves His Son, His child. Reveal what you would have me see instead. Instead of this world, reveal to me the real world, Father. Reveal to me what is encased within the light that you have given me and that I am, that I may extend it to everyone else. And that's it for today. And I hope it helped. I hope it made sense. So please like, please share, please subscribe. Please smile with all of this wonderful new information. Remember, part 1 of the workbook is really about undoing all of those thoughts within our mind. And now in part 2, we get to fill up our mind with what is real and what is true and what will carry us forth and bring us home. What is forgiveness? That's the start. Like, share, subscribe, smile. Breathe in, release everything that doesn't feel like it is part of love. And please be here tomorrow. Namaste.